In a surprising yet telling twist of television fate, one of the most controversial and iconic sitcoms of the late 1980s and 90s, Married with Children, has found new life and new fans on streaming platforms. As of June 20th, 2025, Married with Children has re-entered the cultural conversation by landing in the number 10 spot on HBO Max's list of most-watched TV shows globally, according to FlixPatrol. This resurgence comes an incredible 38 years after its original premiere in April 1987, proving that nostalgia and subversive humor still hold considerable sway in the age of streaming. A sitcom that broke all the rules. When Married with Children debuted on Fox, it was unlike anything American audiences had seen before. Gone were the polished, perfect families of shows like The Cosby Show and Family Ties. In their place came the dysfunctional and unapologetically crude Bundy family, led by Ed O'Neill's iconic portrayal of Al Bundy, a bitter shoe salesman trapped in a miserable marriage and mundane life. His slouchy, snarky attitude toward work, family, and nearly everything else made him both despicable and oddly relatable to millions. Alongside Al was Peggy Bundy, Katie Sagal, a chain-smoking housewife with big hair and an even bigger appetite for laziness, and their two children, Kelly, Christina Applegate, a flirtatious airhead, and Bud, David Faustino, a scheming teenage wannabe. Together, the Bundys offered a funhouse mirror reflection of the American family, drenched in sarcasm and satire. Unlike traditional family sitcoms, Married with Children pushed boundaries at every turn. From risque humor and sexual innuendos to overt critiques of consumerism, marriage, and suburban life, the show didn't try to be moral. It aimed to be raw, outrageous, and real in its own vulgar way. Why it's trending again in 2025. So why is Married with Children getting a second win now? Nostalgia is powerful, with the 1980s and 90s continuing to dominate pop culture cycles, from fashion to film remakes. Married with Children serves as a time capsule of an era when TV dared to be irreverent and offbeat. Streaming makes the old feel new. HBO Max's extensive TV library has helped newer generations discover classics they missed. Married with Children is now easily bingeable, and the bite-sized, 20-minute episodes are perfect for casual viewing. The rise of anti-sitcoms. In today's post-Succession, post-Rick and Morty media landscape, dark humor and morally gray characters are more accepted, if not celebrated. Audiences may now view Al Bundy's cynicism as a precursor to modern satire. Curiosity over the animated revival. With news of a Married with Children animated reboot still lingering since its 2022 announcement, featuring the original cast and helmed by Family Guy's Alex Carter, longtime fans are revisiting the original while newcomers try to understand what made the show infamous. A series that was no stranger to controversy. From its early days, Married with Children attracted criticism and controversy. While fans applauded its refusal to sugarcoat anything, critics lambasted its crass tone, its treatment of women, and its seeming glorification of the crude and mean-spirited. Al Bundy, in particular, remains a divisive figure, either a hilarious symbol of masculine misery or a walking embodiment of dated misogyny. Advertisers were sometimes uneasy with the show's tone, and some episodes even inspired protest campaigns. Yet, the show thrived on its rebel status, becoming the first primetime series to air on the Fox network and helping to establish the brand's edgier reputation. Despite these controversies, the series earned an 8.1/10 IMDb rating and aired for 11 seasons, a feat few sitcoms have matched. It became one of the longest-running American sitcoms at the time and has since influenced countless other shows that balance cynicism and comedy: The Simpsons, Family Guy, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, to name a few. Will the revival ever happen? The Married with Children animated revival was announced with great excitement in 2022, but updates have been scarce. The project is reportedly still in development limbo, though the streaming resurgence may breathe new life into its production. With Katie Sagal, Ed O'Neill, Christina Applegate, and David Faustino all reportedly on board to reprise their roles in voice form, anticipation remains high. Final thoughts. Love it or loathe it, Married with Children carved its name into television history by doing what no other sitcom dared to do: mock the American dream while still tapping into the absurd, painful, and hilarious realities of everyday life. Its streaming resurgence in 2025 is a testament to the show's lasting impact and cultural relevance. For some, it's a nostalgic trip back to the wild world of 1980s TV rebellion. For others, it's a brand new discovery and perhaps a guilty pleasure. Either way, the Bundys are back, and the world seems ready for their return.